Alright everyone, welcome back to Super Mario G Play. In the last part, we were fighting Earthlink, and now we are going to finish him off and head into the factory. Once you beat him, we're almost close to the end of the game. It's not the last mini-boss, but he's close to the last mini-boss. He's the last mini-boss of the Smithy Dimension. Just we just have to kill him. That's all we've got to do. Just gotta kill him, and we're almost done with the game, everybody. The normal way. You already killed Clonker, whatever his name was. Yeah, Clonker. This ain't Conker's Bad Fur Day. Yeah, the music's a little bit too loud. There we go. Reasonable level of music. Yeah, because you have to know I have to do these videos with the speakers on, so it goes through the microphones. Sometimes the music is too loud, sometimes it's too soft. You get the idea. Okay. Da 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 da. Let's just kill Earthlink, and we will kill him, since he's the worst internet known to man. And since Mario is the only one that can do 1 damage, he is going to be the best person ever. He's the only one that can do like 100 damage, and I don't know what this guy's weak against. I don't really know the weaknesses of bosses, so that's why I just use direct attacks. There we go, 1 damage. Haha. 98 damage. Da da. 97. 87. You suck. Haha. 108. He's not dead. Yeah, after this point, most of the enemies can go up to like 1,000 HP. I know the final boss has so much HP. It's like it's sort of a Mario RPG tradition for the final boss to have so much HP that it's hard to handle. Let's see. Bowser's 99. Shadow Queen at 150. Smithy has about, I think, 8,000 HP. I'm not sure how much Cackletta had in... Okay, he's dead. There we go, he's dead. Not sure how much Cackletta had in Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, but I'm sure it was a lot. There we go, we finished the dimension. We finished the dimensional rifts. Let's give her specials, we haven't done it yet. Let's go into the special, to the rift, and one of my favorite themes. Which for some reason is not in any album or stuff. Clerk, production is on schedule. This, despite the fact that Mac, Bowyer, Yardovich, and the Axum Rangers were defeated. At this rate, Smithy will have a new army in no time. A new army? Yeah, because Smithy's sort of like, yeah, my people failed, someone's gonna make a new one. They're like toys. Oh yeah, who are you? This is the Mario, this is the Mario. Stomp ya. Little puffball. Mount Mash, trash them! Okay. You're gonna be fighting palette swaps of the same enemy, because the manager, the clerk, and the chief are basically the same. No, I think it's the manager, the clerk, and the chief. I haven't played this game for a while, so I don't remember their names exactly. It's kind of a cool background. Sort of suspended in air. These are mashers. They're pretty simple to kill. Sort of like Goombas. You can kill them in like 2 hits. 2 hits if you really tried to. Da 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 da. I thought it was done. Don't know why, but I thought it was. Oh, he ran away. The loser. Dork loser. 14. Bowser level up to level 22. Let's get more HP, even though I'm not going to be using him. Maybe I will use him for a boss, maybe I won't. Let's see what you got. Okay, clerk. Let's fight you. He's not a boss, he's just a regular enemy. So this doesn't count as a mini-boss, he's a regular enemy. Can we count him as a normal? Can't really. If we did, then he would be a boss. He's not a boss, he's on the music, so I just count him as a regular enemy. Maybe Square was lazy that day and didn't want to make him at boss music. He should be considered a mini-boss, but no, he's just a regular enemy. Got my 3 versions of this guy. All in the same room. Valor up! Da, 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 da. Vigor up! Not sure what... I know Valor up raises the defense. I'm sure Vigor up raises the attack. I'm not really sure. Comment below if you can tell me what each of them mean, since every time I say that you always do. Like in my Boost Fury playthrough, even though I ask like really random questions, even though I should know the answer to them, you still answer them because you are great. You're a great audience. That's just how great you are. Okay. Da da da. Now this guy's taking really forever, too long to kill. Da, 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 da. Okay, there we go. The clerk has been killed. 2 more left, and we will be much further to Smithy. You've learned your lesson. Okay, this is one of my favorite scenes in the game. Not this part. As you can see, we're in reverse order. You'll be seeing how Smithy makes all his weapons with these examples earlier on in the game. This is one of my favorite scenes in the entire freaking game. I just love this scene. I just love it because It's awesome. It's the Claw! The Claw chooses who goes and who stays. And I choose... And the Claw doesn't even suspend anything, it's just a floating claw. Okay, get the Claw, Mario! The Claw has been defeated by the power of Mario. And now we go in here, and here is our shop. Our final shop. Toad from Mushroom Kingdom decided to adventure all the way through the desperate of the Smithy World in order to get here. Even though I don't know how he got here. Here's Peach. All along they thought that Peach was in the castle, but was her grandma. I never showed that part to you, so... there's some stuff in this game I haven't showed. Really. There's other playthroughs will show all of the like little tiny things. I show like the main story. And maybe I'll show the Colex if I actually fight them. Which won't be till level 35, as we all know. Okay. Party recovers 30 HP. Those are good. Okay, that's all I need. See. Okay, he'll receive rock candy. I need the rock candy. No, I'm not throwing away the rock candy. I'm throwing away the mushroom, that's for sure, because I need the rock candy. I need the rock candy for the final fight. Or Colex. It depends, really. Okay, now for the next batch of enemies. This is where they are painted. This is where the enemies are painted. And this guy is sort of like Johnny Jones. He's sort of like a Palace Sword trying to do Viking horns. Man, Square was lazy when they did the end of the game. It's really weird. It looks like almost exactly Johnny Jones except with horns. Just think of it. Yeah, you can do anything you want, right? I always thought it would be cool if this guy like overthrew Smithy. I always thought Yardovich was Smithy's second in command, but what if this guy overthrew Smithy was the final boss? That would have been epic. Cocky bunch. Mario, Mac 2 and Yardovich 2 didn't stop him. No dur, because they were basically weaker than the original forms. They didn't make them stronger, just made them weaker. Let's fight the new group. And this time we actually fight him. These guys are freaking weak. Why are they freaking weak? I don't know. Does Xenoworld work on this guy? I believe it does. But I'm not going to use it. Let's use the cannon. Use the cannon, mama. Use the cannon. Soot bomb! Oh my god, it's the bomb attack that Axum Black used before, and it's exactly the same effectiveness. Which is weak, and he has more... He has a high defense, apparently. Oh, well, no, he doesn't. He's throwing a hammer at me! A hammer throwing a hammer. That's awesome. A hammer throwing a hammer. That's like so out of ordinary that it's awesome. Sorry, sauce attack. Can't really cut these fights out as they're mandatory fights. I have to show mandatory fights, because I have to. I cut out the bad thick fights that you don't need to see. But mandatory fights, I have to show them. This is mandatory. Except for the crooks that I skipped in the Moleville Mine. I didn't show those guys, but you get what I mean. There we go, he's dead. Alright, he's dead, alright. So, this will be a good place to end off this part. To the next part where I battle the remaining of the 3 dudes and fight the last mini-boss of the factory. See you guys around. Bye.